Alright, hey guys, I think the next project we're going to do is we're going to install a brand new Criterion barrel onto an M1 Garand receiver. And we're going to do this by hand with a pull-through chamber reamer. And the reason I'm doing all this stuff by hand is because I know a lot of guys who are going to be starting out gunsmithing don't have mills and lathes and all that good stuff. We'll get into some mill work, lathe work, and stuff like that if y'all want to. Leave me comments. Let me know if that's what you want to see, or if you want to see stuff done by hand, so you guys who are any of you guys who are wanting to get into gunsmithing or do hobby gunsmithing for yourself can see how this stuff is done, what tools you need to do it. M1 Garand is pretty simple. I mean, I don't know how many of these I've done. Like I said, I used to be armor for CMP. I do a lot of M1 Garand stuff, from Parkerizing to whatever, but that's what we're going to work on next. Sorry about that, I got interrupted by one of my employees. So anyway, we're going to get into some Garand stuff. We'll do this, installing this barrel, ream it out, check the head space, and we may do some troubleshooting later, maybe a whole build, whatever you guys want to see. Just leave me a message if you like the videos. I know they probably suck a little bit, but I'll try to get them better. But leave me a message and tell me what you want to see, or what you haven't saw, maybe what's some of the other YouTube gunsmiths hadn't shown, and we'll see if we can't do some of that stuff. But like I said, we'll get into a lot of stuff. Just leave me messages, let me know what you want me to do, and I'll see if I can't round up everything to get the ball rolling on that. And then I guess I'll try to, as I do a video, try to, once I get some comments coming in, I'll try to do a video. When I do one video, I'll try to lead into what we're going to do on the next video. But I guess that's it on this video, or on the beginning of this video. Tomorrow I'll install this thing, hopefully go step by step, and see how it goes. Thanks. Okay, here we go. First thing we need to do is take the bolt apart, and of course they do make bolt 2 makes this pretty cut and dry. This is one I had from when I left. But what I'm going to do, we're going to take it apart by hand without the tools, because that's kind of the theme I'm going with. Is for you guys who, I mean, gunsmithing tools are expensive. When I got into it, I had to sell a bunch of guns that, to buy tools, because I couldn't afford how expensive they was. But let me grab a hammer. And what we're gonna do is the extractor right here. Of course, be careful, because it's got a spring behind it, and you got a ejector that's spring loaded also. So what we're gonna do is turn it over, and you have this circle right here. That's the extractor pin. That's part of the extractor. Just gonna take that, drive that out. Turn the bolt face down, push it right out, just like so. This thing is all gunked up, but so you end up with, we just needed to come apart anyway, because it's got full of cosmoline and cause issues with it. But so here's your extractor, then you're gonna pull out your ejector. We'll clean all that off, and then right here is your extractor plunger and spring, which we'll pull out with some needle nose pliers because it's full of cosmoline. Alright, and then from the back, just pull your firing pin right out. And that's pretty much it. I'll come back with probably tightening and timing the barrel, making sure the bolt will go in and close before we start reaming, and then just show bits and pieces of that, because I don't want my videos to go too long, and I'm not very good at putting them together and all that stuff. So we'll just go, you know, a few pieces here and there, and I'll try to key in when there's something that I think you should know. So with that being said, we'll cut the video there, and when I come back, I guess we'll be tightening and timing the barrel, and then we'll move straight over into reaming out the barrel, making sure the headspace and all that stuff, which is, all this stuff is it's elementary. I mean, all you got to have is the pull through reamer, your M1 Garand armor or whatever. So let me cut the video there. I'll get this bolt cleaned up, and when we come back, we'll tighten and line the barrel and start reaming. Okay, I'm back. Had to use just put my barrel vise in my vise, because I got guys working on my other side of my shop. Alright, so I think you can see this pretty good. Just take your receiver. Barrel vise is actually, self-explanatory. Slide it in there, which the good thing about this vise is you just slide the barrel right in, and it locks on this cut right here. So slide that in right there and run your receiver up till it stops. Let me go grab my receiver wrench, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to go grab my receiver wrench. This thing is pretty old, but anyway, pretty simple action wrench. Now this is probably a little bit awkward for me because I'm used to pulling to me in my other vise over there, but we'll see what we can get done. Just put it on there and clock this barrel, and then we'll get what we need. I can eyeball that until it's crooked. I have to go a little bit more. Alright, let me get my high-tech barrel alignment jig, which all I do, let me back this out, there's different tools out there. When we was at CMP, we used this alignment fixture, but basic concept is the same. Take you two straight drill rods, or anything that's straight edges, probably 2 foot long, whatever. The longer, the more precise you're going to get the alignment. And all you're going to do is put one on a flat and the other one on a flat. Let's see if you can get this. And you're just going to clock it till they're on the same plane. So if this was obviously if it was like that, then you need to tighten it more. If it's like that, you need to loosen it back up. Try not to over tighten and loosen up. Probably ain't gonna hurt nothing, but I try to go a little bit at a time till I get where I need to be, instead of having to back it back off some. But all I do with this one is stick this one through the rear sight hole. Well, I don't want to fit in this one. Turn it around. There you go, just like so. And then we'll take the gas cylinder off of your rifle. Remove the front sight, and you can lay this on the front sight base, or on the flat in front of the dovetail, and then it'll sit there. Can you see that? It'll sit there till you do what you got to do. So let me cut this. I'll be right back with my gas cylinder.